Imagine a computer system so powerful it could train the largest artificial intelligence models in the world. Not with a few dozen chips, not even a few hundred, but with hundreds of thousands of them, all connected together, working as one giant brain. That's not science fiction anymore. This is Huawei's new SuperPod, and it's shaking up the global race for AI dominance. Now, if you've been following the headlines, you know the world is in the middle of what many call the chip war. The U.S. has restricted exports of cutting-edge chips to China, trying to slow down its technological rise. But at Huawei's latest tech conference in Shanghai, the company unveiled breakthroughs that could flip the script entirely. What we're seeing may be the dawn of a new era, not just for Huawei, not just for China, but for the future of AI infrastructure itself. Before we dive deep, a quick favor. If you're enjoying this kind of analysis, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend who's curious about where technology is heading. It really helps spread these discussions to more people like you. Now, let's dig into why Huawei's announcement is so important. First, some context. For years, AI research and big tech companies have depended heavily on chips from Nvidia, the U.S. giant that has dominated this field. But after U.S. sanctions, Chinese companies were told to stop buying Nvidia's high-end processors. That could have been a crushing blow. Instead, it became fuel for innovation. Huawei responded by doubling down on its own AI chips, the Ascend series. Here's the fascinating part. Huawei openly admits its chips, on their own, are still 1 or 2 generations behind Nvidia's most advanced products. But here's the twist. They've found a different way to leapfrog ahead. Instead of focusing only on making each chip faster, they're focusing on how to connect thousands of chips into one massive system. That's the SuperPod. Think of it like this. Instead of having the fastest single runner, Huawei is building the world's most synchronized relay team. And in AI, that teamwork is starting to matter more than raw speed. Take the upcoming Atlas 950 SuperPod. This beast will connect more than 8,000 chips together, packing over 1,000 terabytes of memory. Its bigger brother, the Atlas 960, will scale even further, connecting close to 5,000 chips with over 4,000 terabytes of memory. We're talking about computing power measured in exaflops, numbers so large they're hard to grasp. To put it in perspective, Huawei's system could outscale Nvidia's by 1 or even 2 orders of magnitude. That's like comparing a highway with 6 lanes to a superhighway with 600. But scale isn't the only trick here. Huawei's secret sauce is in networking. While Nvidia largely uses copper connections between its chips, Huawei is pushing into optical networking. That means faster, more efficient communication between chips. They're claiming up to 95% efficiency, and in theory they could link over 500,000 chips into a single system. That's unprecedented. Now let's pause for a second. You might be wondering, what does this actually mean for everyday life? Why should we care about something like exaflops or optical interconnects? Here's the hook. This is the kind of infrastructure that powers everything from next-generation medical research to AI-driven economies. It's not just about better chatbots. It's about breakthroughs in drug discovery, climate modeling, and even national security. And here's where things get even more interesting. Huawei isn't keeping all of this locked away. The company has pledged to open source parts of its ecosystem by 2025. That includes compilers, virtual instruction sets, and foundational AI models. If you've seen how open platforms like TensorFlow or Meta's Llama supercharged global innovation, you know this could be huge. It's a direct invitation for developers worldwide to collaborate, experiment, and accelerate progress. By the way, I'd love to know what you think here. Do you believe Huawei's open source push will really foster global collaboration, or will geopolitics keep most developers cautious? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be checking and replying to as many as I can. Now, let's get back to the bigger picture. AI is not just about chips anymore, it's about systems, about energy, and about scale. And this is where China might actually have a hidden advantage. Think about energy. Training massive AI models eats up enormous amounts of electricity. For many countries, that's a serious bottleneck. But China? It leads the world in energy production, especially in renewables like solar and wind. In fact, in 2023 alone, China installed more green energy capacity than the rest of the world combined. That gives them a unique edge. If AI is a race not just for chips but for sustainable power, China has positioned itself remarkably well. And this ties into something deeper, what some scientists call the Kardashev scale. Instead of measuring economic power by GDP, it measures a civilization's progress by how much energy it can harness. From that perspective, China's energy build-out isn't just about keeping the lights on. It's about climbing a new ladder of technological and economic power. Now, of course, challenges remain. Huawei is still behind in semiconductor manufacturing, especially when it comes to advanced processes like EUV lithography, which the U.S., Taiwan, and South Korea still dominate. Memory technology is another weak spot, with Samsung leading the pack. And there's the unavoidable issue of energy consumption. Running systems with hundreds of thousands of chips isn't just powerful, it's incredibly resource-intensive. But here's the key takeaway. We are moving from what I'd call the chip wars into the system wars. It's no longer only about who has the best single chip. It's about who can assemble the best, most efficient, most scalable systems, and who has the energy to keep them running. And Huawei's SuperPod is one of the clearest signs of that shift. If it delivers as promised, it could reshape the balance of power in AI, pulling the conversation away from Nvidia's dominance and into a new arena where scale and integration rule the day. So, stepping back, what does this mean for you, for me, for all of us? It means the future of AI won't just be written in Silicon Valley. It will be written in places like Shanghai, Shenzhen, and beyond. It means the technologies shaping our economies, our security, and even our daily lives will be influenced by this multipolar tech world. And it means the question isn't just who builds the fastest chip, but who builds the smartest system. That's the bigger story behind Huawei's SuperPod. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with this. AI is moving at a breathtaking pace. We're watching history unfold in real time. Some of the changes are exciting, others are unsettling. But one thing is certain. This isn't slowing down. So if you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you won't miss the next big story in geopolitics and technology. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you who takes the time to be here.